What is the Palestinian Authority? On the right, you have Bill Clinton, Yitzhak Rabin, Yasser Arafat, Oslo Peace Accords 1993. They established some sort of independence for Palestinians called the Palestinian National Authority, right? The guy in the picture on the left in the UN is Mahmoud Abbas, the president of the Palestinian Authority. He has been elected in 2006. There haven't been elections since then. He is elected in 2006, and the Palestinian Authority rules over 7 cities in the West Bank. And Mahmoud Abbas, still sends money for all the teachers, all the doctors, all the nurses, all the street cleaners in Gaza. Still, every government worker in Gaza is getting paid by the Palestinian Authority. So he is what's supposed to take charge. But within the Palestinian world, there's very low levels of support for the Palestinian Authority and Mahmoud Abbas personally. It's in the low tens. I mean, low tens, 12, 13, 14% approval ratings. For 3 reasons. Incredible amount of corruption happening there. They see the Palestinian Authority as unuseful against settlers or Israeli decisions. It doesn't do anything. It can't stop settlers. It doesn't have policing power. It can't stop Israel or even sit down for a conversation with Israel. It has no power. And third, and the worst for Palestinians, it's seen as complicit with Israeli occupation. It's seen as the worker that's doing Israel's dirty job in the West Bank. And that's why the Palestinian Authority is not acceptable by Palestinians and by the world to take over Gaza as it is. How do Gazans feel about Hamas? This is a poll that was done a couple of days ago. I don't trust polls that are done during war. They mean absolutely nothing. But we can see that most Palestinians do not feel a positive feeling towards Hamas. 67% do not like the Hamas, don't trust it, right? It does mean that most people in the West Bank and in Gaza today have a negative feeling towards Hamas. So what is the future? Who are the future options? These are 3 options that are going to be starting to appear more and more on the news, and you'll start hearing their names. These are the options to lead the Palestinians in the day after the war. On the right, Muhammad Dakhlan. He's Gazan born. He's not Hamas. He's from the Fatah, from Yasser Arafat's party. He's from the other side. He's very close to the Egyptians and the Arab Emirates. He's a military man, and specifically, he's an intelligence man. He ran the Palestinian intelligence for many years and was part of the peace negotiations. But he's seen as extremely corrupt. On the left is the technocrat. This guy called Salam Fayyad. He was Palestinian prime minister for 6 years. He studied at Texas A&M, did his doctorate there. He was on the board of the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis. He now teaches at the Kennedy School of Business. He also is a fellow at Princeton. He's a very serious guy, an economist. He is the one that the international community wants. He doesn't have a lot of political traction on the ground, but. And in the center is the wild card. That's Marwan Barghouti. He is he's in Israeli prison. He was indicted for involvement in the murder of at least 5 Israelis, and he's been in jail for, I want to say, 18 years now. But he is very much a centrist. He's not a religious man. He's not a Hamas man. And in the past, he was very involved in the peace process. And he has a very strong traction amongst Palestinians. These are the 3 names you need to watch out for in the future.